Hey, and welcome to another episode of the Sly Bro Show. It's your boy Marcus. Anyway, I'm doing something new here. I'm actually using my front-facing camera on my iMac, and I'm using the built-in studio on YouTube. So I'm not doing anything with OBS. This is just going to be a real simple web stream, live web stream. So feel free to join in the chat. For you new folks that are just arriving, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way, anytime I do a video or go live, you guys will be the first ones to be notified. Anyway, tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about the acquittal of Donald J. Trump. We knew it was going to happen, and today it finally did so. Finally, this shit is behind us. You know, we knew this was going to happen from day one once the Dems brought, these bullshit charges against the president. We knew they'd never had a case, just like they didn't have nothing with Russia and the whole collusion shit. They didn't have nothing with Ukraine. It's just a nothing burger that once again, they had to try to drag out. Anyway, today it is finally over and done with. And I know our president's got to be, he's got to be happy that it's over with, but I also know he's got to be a little pissed off and bitter too that this thing even happened in the first place. But hey, he knew it. We knew it. Everybody knew it. They said they were going to do it before he even won the election. So it really wasn't a surprise. But now we can move on to keeping and making America great. And I'm glad to see that his approval rankings are going up among independents and Democrats, as well as his 94% approval rating among Republicans. So, that gives me a little hope, come November. But man, they were not happy. But, the Democrats, Pelosi, Schiff, all of them, they're miserable people anyway. That's right, buddy. That's right, Dano MAGA Uhuru, baby. It's just, that's what happens when you're on the Trump train and the Trump train just keeps winning and winning and winning. I mean, he warned us. He said, you're going to get so sick and tired of winning. And after watching the State of the Union last night, he's right, man. I am kind of sick of it. I mean, we're just kicking ass with everything. And I love how the Democrats, were so pissed off and bitter, how they wouldn't stand, they wouldn't clap. And at the end of it, Nancy Pelosi ripping up the speech. It just really goes to show the kind of children that they are. And I really hope come November that the people in their districts wake the hell up and vote those assholes out, and that we can regain control of the House. That way we've got the Senate and the executive, and then we can really see some great, amazing shit start to happen for everybody, all Americans, period. Because that's what Trump's for. He's for everybody. He's for all Americans. Doesn't care if you're white. He doesn't care if you're black, Hispanic, purple, Jewish, Muslim. He doesn't care. All he cares about is that you're an American. And if you're not American, that you're here legally. And if you're doing that, then he wants you to be a part of this greatness that is our country. And I don't see anything wrong with that. It's about time that we had a president that was putting America and Americans first. It's beautiful, man. I've never seen this in my entire life with a presidency. When Reagan was president, I don't even think Reagan is doing what Trump is doing in today's age. So yeah, man. I mean, that State of the Union last night, I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, showing respect and love to the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen. That was fucking amazing. Surprising that, wife and daughter, with their husband coming back from being, over in the Middle East, finishing up his tour. That was fucking amazing. Hearing the story about the little infant that at 21 weeks, was born, and now look at her now. The young black girl who now gets a scholarship to go anywhere she wants as far as her education concerns, I mean, all these fucking great things, Trump recognizing that the hard job that, our ICE agents are doing, what the Border Patrol's doing. I mean, you know, best economy ever that we've had in God knows how many years. Um, and everybody wants to keep talking shit. Well, it's all bullshit. He's just, manipulating the facts and the data. No, I mean, I see it every week when I get paid, you know, with the job that I do working for myself, when I write myself those checks and I'm seeing what I'm saving in insurance as a small business owner. I mean, it's fucking amazing, you know. Hell, I might be able to hire some people. I don't know. But the point is, the options are there and they weren't there before, you know. So, I mean, I'm tickled pink with the way things are going. So, I really hope come the reelection, that he gets it. He deserves it, And with those last 4 years, if he's not having to worry about shit, think about everything else that can be accomplished. I mean, look what he's accomplished under all the pressure and stress that he's had and what he's dealt with on a daily. And for him to, achieve all that with that kind of stress and pressure, think about how much more he can possibly do without all that bullshit to contend with, without having to worry about getting reelected. I mean, I'm excited as fuck, man. And I know you folks are too, especially if you're subscribed to this channel, because I know you think and feel the same way. Now, going on to Mitt Romney, we knew he was going to vote to convict. Romney's never liked Trump, not since Trump's got in there. He's always been a thorn in Trump's side. So all I can say, good people of Utah, when it comes time for him to get reelected, kick him out, get somebody else. He's a traitor to the party. Um, he's never been a true conservative or a true Republican. He is a rhino, a Republican in name only. And we as conservatives need to start dumping these motherfuckers like they're on fire. We don't need them. They're not doing us any good. They don't care about America. All they care about is their own pocket and their own money. And I'm pretty sure that, along with Biden, Joe Biden, and Hunter Biden, I'm pretty sure Mitt Romney's made some money overseas with that Ukraine deal. You'll have to excuse me. I've been sick for the last couple of days. I've been going through this real fucking horrific sinus infection that's just been driving me crazy. So my nose has been constantly running and it sucks. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So, but the shit's going around. What can you do? But yeah, Romney, he needs to be done, Utah. Get him out. We don't need him. Now, going back to the State of the Union speech, Democrats, they're losing, man. They can't win for shit. They're just, I don't blame all the Democrats because I know there's a lot of good, traditional Democrats in the party, but their party has been hijacked by these damn progressive socialists, people like Bernie Sanders, like AOC, Ilhan Omar, Rashid Tlaib, all those extremists that are wanting to take away our democracy and move us to this damn socialist agenda. So if the Democrats were smart, they'd kick them out of the Democratic Party and force them to create their own party, some kind of labor group or whatever, progressive labor group or something, kick them out of the party, take all these damn young, illiterate individuals that are not educated, that have no idea what true socialism is because, they weren't around or old enough, to see it. So they've been fed this bullshit, by their Marxist professors at the universities. They don't understand what real communism, what real socialism is. Just kick them out of the Democratic Party, let them have their own thing. That way we can have them corralled and we know who's who. And then maybe Democrats can get back to being, a fairly decent party. Not that they were ever really 100% decent. I mean, they are the party of racism after all. And if you buy that whole Southern strategy switch bullshit, you're crazy. because it never happened. And I think they proved a lot of that last night, when the Democrats weren't standing up or clapping for the cool and good things that Trump has done for minorities in this country, not standing up and recognizing that and giving props where props is due. We know how they really feel and where they stand on shit. Because I think it's great, what he's doing for minorities in this country. Because for a long time, they have gotten the shaft. So it's good to see that we can finally, that he wants to put that shit behind us and focus on the good and what can lie ahead for everybody that wants to be a part of this country. And I think it's amazing. But Pelosi, you could tell she was miserable watching behind. Then at the end of it, you're gonna rip up the damn speech. And as you're walking out saying, well, that was the nicest thing you could have done. No, what you could have done was put aside your petty differences and just acknowledged and been happy for the good things that are happening. And maybe if you would set aside the fact that you hate this guy so much because he's so anti-establishment, because he's not looking to make you rich, he's not looking to take care of you, he's looking to take care of me and every other American in this country. Maybe if you could set that aside and get on the train, get on that Trump train, you'd be a lot happier than you would. And the people in your district would be a lot happier, because I've seen your district. I've seen San Francisco and how you could let what was at one time was such a cool, vibrant, beautiful city turn into the literal cesspool that it is now, where people are literally shitting and pissing on the sidewalks, hypodermic needles everywhere. The amount of homeless people, and yes, I understand that, some of that homeless is due to the cost of real estate and property and whatnot. But you guys never should have let it get that damn expensive anyway. But the majority of it is the damn mental health crisis that's going on in California that's not being addressed, that people aren't able to get, And you don't have to do that on the federal level. That can be done on the state level, and you guys could lead those charges. You guys could, restrict, lessen the restrictions on gun laws in your state so that citizens can protect themselves from crime, so they're not having to rely on the police departments, 24/7. There's all kinds of things that you guys could do on the state level that don't have to be done on the federal level, but you guys choose not to do anything. That's why you got so many people that are fleeing your state and going to other states like damn Texas, and Washington and Oregon and whatnot. But hey, I'm not here to tell you how to do your jobs, though I should, because you're not doing them right. But yeah, and now, you guys have been worried, saying that Trump's going to try to steal the election. He's going to cheat. And we all know that's bullshit, because in reality, it's you guys that are trying to cheat. Number one, you're trying to cheat by impeaching him, because you can't beat him. So you figure, well, we'll impeach him. If we can get him thrown out of office, then we don't have to worry about running against him come the re-election. And then we'll get, so you were trying to cheat that way. Well, that's blown up in your face. It's backfired. So now you're going to try to cheat with the damn election. You're trying to drop the seeds of, Russia interference or whatnot. But, we know Russia's not doing it. It's going to be these damn voting machines that you guys are rolling out. These electronic voting machines, that the people that own those machines and make those machines, are contributing to your campaigns and whatnot, that are going to manipulate the data. That's how you're going to cheat. Just like what happened here in the damn Iowa caucus, man. We know for a fact Pete Buttigieg didn't win the fucking Iowa caucus. Sanders did that. Everybody knew it was going to be Sanders, but the Democratic establishment don't want Sanders because of his socialist policies, and they know he's going to raise taxes on everything. So Wall Street don't want that. The established traditional Democrats don't want that. Even though the majority of the Democratic people, want him. So you're going to screw Sanders again, just like you did in 2016, with Hillary. You're going to screw him again, and, you're going to end up forcing Donald to be reelected, which, hey, I want. So by all means, go ahead and screw Bernie Sanders. I don't care. But anyway, I'm not going to blab on and on and on. I pretty much said what I got to say. Like I said, I'm really happy today turned out the way it did. I know now going from here to November, Trump's going to continue to kick ass. We're going to continue to win, even though I'll be honest with you, I am tired of winning. It would humble us to lose one or two, but who am I kidding? I love winning. I know you guys love winning too. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I got some things I need to take care of, but as always, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. And even though we are winning so much, I do want to say, I do understand that there are a lot of good Democrats out there, just like there, some shitty ones. I also realize we got a lot of good conservatives out there, but we've also got some really shitty ones too. It's these alt left and alt right motherfuckers. Our parties have to do more to get them the fuck out in a way, because they're both full of shit. The alt left and the alt right. Fuck them both, And if we could do that, I think we'd realize that we've got a lot more in common than, we're led to believe. And I think we could get back to having, civil discourse in this country and start really working together as a nation to number one, heal and start getting shit done. So anyway, I love you all, period. I wish nothing but good things for every American in this country, because that's what America's about. It's about succeeding, busting your ass, succeeding, doing something with yourself, and just, getting a piece of that, American dream. And everybody is entitled to it. And I want to see everybody get it. So anyway, thanks again for stopping by. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell too, because even though I'm not making any money off of this, I know YouTube's algorithm's probably screwing with, because it is, conservative talk and whatnot. And I don't want you guys to miss anything. But as always, I will catch you motherfuckers on the flip side. Peace.